Well, you know, I thought, if you look at it, I mean, the two guys that stepped up in that game were new, but they're not freshmen. You know, Ellingson and obviously Dale Jones. Fleming didn't get a lot of minutes. Tom Mule didn't get a lot of minutes. Christian Williams didn't get a lot of minutes. But I think your question is, okay, after that game was over, how did they respond in practice? How did they respond in meetings? I thought exactly as you would hope. And as you know, it doesn't always go that way. You know, there can be pouting, there can be confusion, there can be, you know, feelings of uncertainty. But they came back and they've been getting after it, and that's what you want. And what you're seeing is they're figuring it out. Because the reason they didn't play more is they don't have it figured out yet. You know, and that's why we played Augustana. If we'd have played somebody else and drilled them. We chose not to do that. Because you don't see your holes unless you play somebody good and somebody experienced. And we were able to find our holes and then try to address them before we play a game that counts.
Your seniors.
The game that Isaiah with red shirt. You
Correct.
decided on anybody else?
No,
No.
that's it. Yeah.
Coach,
You
in
said-
your years here, you've dominated the free throw line. You only got to it 5 times against Augustana. Is that?
Yeah, we shot a little too many jump shots. Yeah, we were, you know, we gotta mix up our offense. We gotta penetrate more and obviously throw it inside more. And you know, Jared's gonna have to step up and be one of those guys. You know, but Dale's a jump shooting forward. You know, Dom's not really a post up guy. I think Ahmad could be that guy. He can post up strong. He's had a little bit of a shoulder issue that we're trying to get figured out. So we'll see where that goes.
Your veterans have been through the Big Ten wars over the years and a lot of games. How did they respond from a leadership perspective to the loss, to kind of helping the newer guys come along?
Well, I thought in particular, you know, Jared was not pleased with his performance in that game. And, you know, I can tell him I'm not pleased. You guys can ask him questions that, like, hey, what's wrong? The bottom line is he has to be able to come to grips with, okay, how did I play and what can I do differently? And he said to me point blank, he said, Coach, that won't happen again. You know, I wasn't what I should have been, but I'm gonna get it corrected and you will never have that problem again. Okay, that sounds good to me, Jared. That's what a leader, a veteran is supposed to do. And he's been phenomenal in practice the last couple of days, so that's good to see.
How has recruiting changed for you, Fran, in that